unless we want to scale this cliff, which looks fairly unsafe.
Yeah, so you make your way north and you head back down down into Otari. I'll just leave the party token there for now.
Cool.
The person that gave you the commission to go down into the fishery is a woman called Tamale Tandavale.
That was the fishery, was it? Yeah.
Technically, she's the harbour warden.
Ooh, they're often helpful people. Let's head down there. I'll say, I'll go and have a chat. Gotta say hi.
Yep.
Is she your tiny friend as well?
Oh, sorry, I've forgotten the name of the character now. Davin able to do anything with the wormling?
Was Davin able to do anything?
I don't know. Sorry, you are a crafter of some kind, aren't you?
Was this sexual in?
No, I thought you might want to collect something, poison gland, scale, something, I don't know, fangs or teeth.
Dragon penis.
Well, you'd collect scales and things anyway, wouldn't you? You'd want to skin the bugger.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about last week.
To be honest with you, I'd probably tie a rope round it and drag the whole bloody thing up.
So wormling, it's small in the grand scale of dragon sizes, but it's fairly large from your perspective. I can't remember what size creature it was actually.
I think it was only medium. I can't remember it being particularly big.
Yeah,
it's horrible for the size of it, I'll tell you that.
I was going to say, the icon that you used on it was quite large.
It was medium.
Yeah. Our tactics weren't great either, and it rolled 4 crits, was it? Or was it 3 crits?
It did roll a few crits.
Yeah, at least 3.
Yeah.
And I didn't roll over a 10, so...
Yeah.
So yes, it's a medium creature, so between you could make some kind of lash and a pole where you could strap it to it and, and then carry it over a couple of your shoulders.
I'm well up for that.
You are going to go up and out of that passageway, so it's going to take a little bit longer to do so.
It's fine. We're not in a rush, are we?
No,
not at all.
It looks so much better when you rock up into town with a dead dragon, though.
It does. It's only a small one, but
freaking phenomenal. Okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah. So as you kind of head down into towards the main street of Otari, the Roseguard Road, you start to attract a small crowd of people who are pointing and commenting on the green dragon wormling that you are dragging through the streets behind you.
That's not my brother's penis again, is it?
No.
Good. Okay, he's put it away. He's put the.
He has put it away right now.
That was his pet name for it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Release the dragon.
His little wormling.
And we're back.
And it has wings.
Wings, her pleasure.
And we are definitely back.
I was thinking a guy, I just thought I'm going to try and be an adult.
So you're going to are you heading down to Fisher Street and to find Tandy?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So you as I say, you wend your way down the road, and you get a crowd following you who are quite excited to kind of see the dead dragon, and you can hear whispers about the new heroes of Otari returned with a dead dragon, and isn't it amazing? And I wonder how hard that was to fight, and lots of random comments. Eventually, you kind of reach the fishery, and the crowd by now is noisy enough that Tandy kind of comes out of the offices that she's in and kind of stands on a small kind of patio area and looks over you and says, well then, you're back. I take it that was the source of our troubles.
Partly.
Partly?
Kobolds were feeding it your fish. There's a whole tribe of them down there.
There was a whole tribe down there.
Yeah, we kind of dealt with the tribe as well, by the way.
A whole tribe of kobolds. and a dragon. And nary a scratch on your hide.
Not quite sure, actually. No. I mean, turn around there, brother.
Oh my goodness, what's that dangling out of his trousers?
I'll tell you one thing: it was an expensive business, though.
Was it?
Well, I am very grateful. So the fishery is stocks will be safe then.
Once you've prepared the hole in the wall, yes.
Well, we can have some of the work folk do that. Not a problem.
There was a very worrying path that led down, though, that you may want to take care of.
Oh, down where?
We didn't look, but it looked ominous.
Didn't we?
We took a diversion down there for an hour or so, and it just got darker and deeper. We decided to return.
Yeah, good point. I remember that.
Well, we'll take it under advisement, and perhaps I will.
It was well above our level.
Yeah, we walked in and there was a little thing at the bottom that said you've entered this area level 10+.
Yeah.
And everybody had little red things around their head.
We didn't even get that far.
No.
Big skull, triple skulls above their names.
Yeah.
Name that.
Yeah.
Well,
And a helper.
so what are you planning on doing with that then?
I don't know. I was thinking about nailing its head to a wall somewhere. Maybe Tiny Friend here could cut some scales off. Do you know any people that could maybe do something cool with it?
Is there a local tannery?
I guess we could make some armour out of it. Probably make some good scale mail out of it.
Alchemists might be able to do something with parts of it.
Yeah, eyes are normally quite good. Its glands that it breathes with, probably useful.
Claws, maybe, to make,
Yeah.
like caltrops or something like that.
What class?
I mean, failing a tannery, maybe a taxidermist.
I think a taxidermist we could carry it around in a backpack and then
Deploy them.
use it as an intimidate. You know, you've seen Scrubs, right? You know when they got the dog with the bottle opener in its mouth that they leave around corners. We could essentially use it as a corner guard like that. So when people try to sneak up on us, they go, "Ah, it's a dragon," and we hear them.
Or we could just Chinese dragon it and just get inside it.
Yes.
It's not quite that big.
I'm all over the place. I'm not okay. There is a tannery, yes. So yeah, there's a tannery. There isn't a taxidermist.
Okay. I'm assuming nobody's got that skill.
The nearest.
Not yet.
Now you speak of it.
Yeah. Next level, when somebody gets a feat, they'll add crafting taxidermy to their.
Hell yeah.
To their character.
It even exists.
There is a matter of reward.
Oh yeah, we meant to talk about that.
Expensive business.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm hoping this will be more than fair compensation for your time today. And she hands you. She kind of disappears back inside and then comes out a couple of minutes later with a scroll and a key.
It could have been worse. It could have been all-you-can-eat fish for a week.
You can't eat paper.
Now the scroll is a voucher for the old.
That could be it.
The key lets you open the door whenever you want.
Yeah.
The
Read the scroll.
scroll is a deed to a fishing shack.
The fuck do I want a fishing shack for?
Fish, you dickhead. Sorry, ignore my brother.
Is this a room at the in Otari, a house in Otari?
This is. She said, well, it's not quite in Atari. If you continue past the library along the beach and just past the graveyard and basically off the map just on the kind of the promontory before it kind of curves back on itself. She explains that there is a fishing shack.
What you're saying is we've got beachfront property.
You've got beachfront property.
I was about to say, is it a deed as well? Like, do we own the land?
Yeah, transferring the ownership of the shack to yourselves.
Fuck is the use in that?
It's a love shack.
She will invite you into her offices, the harbour master's offices, and on the deed there is her signature, and then there is a cross for each of you, and she expects you to mark it to represent that you are party to the transfer.
Yeah, I'll happily sign my name.
Mm-hmm. How big is this building as I'm signing?
Does it matter? It's a building.
And how well,
is it
Are there any liabilities or taxes attached to this property before we take it?
There are no liabilities or taxes. Well, other than the usual taxes that we all pay here in Otari. That is for the mayor to collect. There is a slight problem with.
Okay. Which is.
And that it has some unwelcome guests residing in it.
Ah, okay. What kind of guests?
It's a baby green dragon. It's a dragon worm's mother.
She said, "Welcome." I say, tapping him on the head.
I, for many reasons, I haven't. Well, mostly for that reason, I haven't really been. The last time I know, there was some larger spiders had moved in, some rats, and some other insect creatures. Enough for me to be put off from the place, but and as a result, it has stood kind of empty for a while. So it may not be in the most perfect condition, but we are well famed for our wood after all. But the deal is yours.
Is it big enough to accommodate us all? Is why I was asking the size.
It has 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. Well, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms. It has 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, an office, and a kitchen.
It's not quite a shack then, is it?
That's what I was worried about.
So what kind of house do you live in, son? Jesus Christ!
It's a fishing lodge, isn't it?
The fishing.
Yeah.
So it's like that would barely cover my west wing.
That's right. I thought you said it's like 6 foot by 8 foot. You know.
But I'm assuming the land around it is ours as well.
Yeah, so the deed will basically kind of give you a plot of land that this sits on down to the waterfront, probably extending maybe 100 feet in all directions.
Oh, so we could totally Valheim this shit.
Oh yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
And then maybe later on we can expand it into the city.
Yeah.
That's good.
This is my thoughts as well. Yeah, we're going to have something here.
I could never find out. Hang on, let me see.
How do the local laws sit on privateering?
What's 5 by 25?
5. 525 to 125
Where's 125 feet then?
square feet. What?
Clearly, we would only target the shipping of hostile nations.
It is.
Legitimately and above board, of course.
Are you actually asking her that question?
No, I'm asking Zed that question, and I'll let you have a think on it.
So,
I'm
there
looking
are
at the map
rumours.
right now. It looks
Take
like
it down.
I'm looking at the map right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly where it is. I know it's not on that map.
It looks like it's got a cannon on it.
I was going to say, can we mount ballistas around the perimeter?
Yeah, it's got a cannon on it facing the sea because there's dragons live in the sea nearby and they come out every now and again.
Better not have a cannon on it. You haven't got a bloody cannon.
Oh, it's a fishing rack with a fish on it.
No, it's just a very long bell with a hole in the wrong end.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So to answer the question, so privateering is a thing. And yes, you could be a privateer if you wished. There are definitely corsairs, pirates, raiders that ply the waters. If you really want to take the campaign in that route, I've got an awesome set of adventures that Sorentar's played in before that I can run you through.
I'm guessing that means we need a few more characters. Okay, we'll leave that for now.
Playing.
What?
I missed that character.
Awesome, that character.
I mean, this is a strange kind of payment, but as long as I'm sure you're able to help us.
How about we just clear it out and sell it?
We'll see what the place looks like.
The thing is, if we're going to be here a while, we can develop it. We've got a good supply of wood there.
Thank you.
We'll
get that a lot.
I'll get the axe.
I got the fire ready for it.
We'll have a look at the place. It is a bit of a strange kind of payment.
I agree. And if we are going to sell it, why clean it out? We might as well just sell it as it is.
Because no one will buy it if it's infested with big rats and horrible insects.
We don't have to tell them that, do we?
Killing spiders is literally easy.
We can flip this place and get some good return.
Also, we're going to do a 24-hour renovation montage.
Basically, yeah. So I need. What is it that I need? I need some advanced crafting. So I don't think I'm going to be able to access advanced crafting in this town, am I? Are there any advanced crafters in this town that would allow me to do the rune shift? Or work with me to do the rune shift?
There is one individual who you think could potentially do it. You would need to go and talk to them.
Brilliant. At some point I'll do that.
Okay.
I was going to say, I'm sure I would know somebody, wouldn't I?
You would?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, of course.
Barrister. So
you are definitely native to here.
Okay.
So
RP ensues.
The person that springs to mind that Bart suggests maybe talking to is the proprietor of Blades for Glade.
Yeah.
An
Okay.
individual called Carmen Rajani.
Okay. He looks pretty chill.
Yeah, he's not letting you in the shop, look.
Like, does somebody want to tell him that he's not hiding that sword very well?
No. He's going to stop. Hammer time.
Collaborate and listen. They were both equally terrible. Cool. Okay. I don't. Yeah, I'll go there.
Bart thinks that could have the necessary skills to.
Yeah, he's a bit of a pompous bugger,
That's okay. I'm okay with pompous buggers.
Oh, no,
I'm
not pompous. He's he has a reputation for being a very sour and dour individual.
Maybe I will cheer him up with my endless optimism.
And he is known not to budge on his pricing.
Don't worry, I'm very skilled at negotiation.
And he has often chased people out of his shop rather than lower his prices.
Oh, this sounds great. He's going to be my new friend. Barrister, should we go make friends? Or would you at least introduce me? You know this man, yes?
I'm aware of his work.
This human. Introduce me to your human friend, your grumpy human friend. I'm excited. I like grumpy humans. I wonder if he's grumpier than my brother. My brother's really grumpy. No? Good. At some point that will happen. Would we go off separately? I know you like splitting the party.
You can stay at one of the two inns. You can stay at the Crook's Nook, or you can choose to stay at the Rowdy Rock. No, you can't. Yes, you can. Rowdy Rockfish.
Oh, we can clear out our fishing shack.
Yeah.
Or you can go and head the half hour, 45 minutes southeast of Otari. Probably a couple of hours, maybe an hour or so. Actually, probably an hour. southeast of Otari to reach the area that Tandy indicates is part of your holdings, and scout the place out. It's up to you what you want to do.
I think Giato, he's going to. Carmen's going to be there. He's not going to disappear. So I think let's get ourselves settled down in the fishing hut first.
Oh, what time is it? Because we've not rested since we went into the.
It's about 3:30 in the afternoon.
I'd suggest we go to the pub, have a few beers, chill out, get a good night's sleep, go to the cottage in the morning. Because I know my my healer friend over there is getting a little bit short on finger waggling. So if we get fresh, the spiders are always bigger than we're expecting, aren't they? We expected no spiders, and there were spiders, and if we're expecting spiders, they're going to be big ass spiders. So how about we go? And also, then they'll be drinking.
Okay, do you have a preference for which place you want to go to? Do you want to go to the Crook's Nook, which is literally 2 minutes away from where you are? You're down at the Otari fishery, so it's up on the sort of the overpass over the river. Or do you want to go a bit further into the Rowdy Rockfish?
I think we should ask our friend, but I'm aiming away from the Rowdy Rockfish.
Let's go to the Crook's Nook.
I don't really get on really well with bar fights. They tend to get really bloody. And someone will start a fight, I'll kill them, everyone will get sad. So let's go to the quiet pub.
Don't you live here, Bert?
Sorry?
Don't you live in this town?
I've been away for a number of years.
I was going to say, you probably know the best places for us, okay? Wasn't blind crashing at your place?
Sorry?
Give us a history roll.
This is my town of business.
Give me a history roll.
This is my town of drinking.
So I'm just trying to find history.
You can give me a history roll as well. I don't know if history exists.
I don't think it does.
That should be an intelligence.
Yeah.
Society? Maybe?
Well, society sounds feasible.
Society will work, yes. Interchange my knowledge. Switch my knowledge from D&D to this. Quickly, come on.
Nope.
Davin. Let me do something. I'm going to send you a private DM in Discord, Davin.
Apologies, are we being stopped by somebody with a knife behind his back?
No, that is the blacksmith.
Ah.
I need to catch up with him tomorrow. He's apparently grumpy, but don't worry, I'm sure with using my persuasion skills, I will make him my new friend.
You listen to your new sort of tiny, somewhat intelligent green friend talk about not wanting to go to the Rowdy Rockfish because he doesn't like getting into bar fights and things like that, and thinks it'd be better to go to the Crook's Nook. You have a little smile to yourself because you know the Rowdy Rockfish is the quietest, genteelest place to drink, eat, and stay in Otari, despite its name.
Is it run by 3 foot tall Giant John?
No, it's run by a 4 foot tall
Happy Harriet.
No, she seems well happy, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She is stoic but shrewd. Brelda Venkavale, she's called.
Such a Warhammer name.
I was going to say they all sound very Warhammerish.
And the owner of the Crux Nook is Yin Yasmera. He's like that.
One thing I would say, gentlemen, is if we got to the Crux Nook, that you watch your belongings.
Yes.
That's a fine.
Well, what's our plan? What are we doing? Are we heading for a drink and?
The group are thinking heading for a lot of drink and lodgings for the night because it's late afternoon, and then heading out to the fishing camp the following day.
Are we able to do some trading perhaps tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to pick up a couple bits in town if possible.
Did we split fundage, by the way?
No, we haven't done anything with funding or other treasure objet d'art that we've found.
Let's head to the pub and get like a private. Is there a private room? Can we get a private room? Can't be that expensive, right?
Yeah, private room, yeah.
Let's get the pub, get a room, get a private room together, and sort it all out. How about that? And on the way there, we'll make sure we get warned by Davin that the place is full of thieving little bastards, and basically stab anyone that tries to steal us, just to make an impact.
I'd say the first place we go to is the tannery to get rid of this dragon that will lit.
No, we want to carry the dragon around. It's got much more impact. Yeah. Who do you start a fight with? The ratty-looking fella or the ratty-looking fella carrying a dead dragon?
Yeah, I don't think they'd like us picking a dead dragon through the bar, but yeah.
We'll just pay them.
It's a story for people who are paid to listen to.
Exactly. I love it. Alright, let's go to the pub.
Okay. Alright. Which one?
Rowdy?
Rowdy.
Sure. Let's go to the Rowdy.
Okay. You head over to the Rowdy. The late afternoon, it's a sort of, it's fairly busy. The sign above the door, two-story wooden structure, depicts a rockfish with its fins up in a boxing pose. However, contrary to what the sort of the name and that sign would suggest, when you walk inside, it is a very quiet, calm place. Patrons are sat in quiet discussion. There doesn't seem to be any rowdiness. Perhaps this is the only tavern in the whole of the inner sea that has never seen a barroom brawl.
Yet.
That is not a challenge.
Oh, Zed.
I was going to say, do the patrons look kind of like merchant kind of class? And
it's a mixture. Definitely a few locals, and Bart will recognise a few of them. Davin will also recognise a few of them by sight. And there's a few outsiders as well, probably merchant types, yes.
Huh? Cool. I will approach the barkeep if I can.
Okay. The female dwarf kind of looks up, and I'm not doing a dwarven Scottish voice because I can't do them. She kind of nods and she says, "Yes. What can I help you?"
Beer.
Afternoon, my lady. We've just come to the area. I think a few of the guys are local, but we've been doing some work in the area for the harbour or the fishery master. We've been fairly successful. Are we actually taking this dragon into the bar?
Yeah.
Would appear so.
As I just kind of gesture. I don't think the fisher will be having too many more problems with the fish being stolen.
That's good. Do you think you could get that out of my bar, please?
I mean, mate, eventually, yes.
We're just taking it down to the tannery soon.
They'll be there any minute now. They were out for lunch, so we're just gonna, like, somebody will nick it. Like, you know what this town's like, love. Anyway, can we get a room? Right, have you got like a back room we can just put our feet up in and have a chat privately with some food and some drink. Would that be fine? That'd be fine, right? At the 7
She
foot
looks
glowering
from,
orc.
she looks from Jarto to Barristan. Does he always talk so much?
Aye, sorry,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Him and his brother. He's a good-natured chap, though.
Mm.
A hero,
It's,
no less.
it's
We've got a lot
amazing
to
when he
discuss.
sleeps.
We've got a lot to discuss. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Anyway, sorry, we don't oh shit, sorry, the dragon's leaking on the floor. Can we go in the back room now? Is that alright? Can we go? You've got a back room, right?
I have,
Excellent.
but not for that.
Oh, go on. We'll clean up after it, I promise.
Can we pop it in stables for the time being?
What's the weather like?
Justin, you're the smart one again. I've got a lot to learn from you, my friend, and put my arm around him.
You got a beer garden?
There's an area outside that you could sit, yeah.
Sit out there if you want.
Deal.
I just want a beer.
Giotto here will be able to
Right,
drum up some business for you with his tales of how he fought this beast.
I could even fix things for you, my lady. Do you have anything broken that needs fixing? I may look like a clever orc, but I'll tell you, I'm cleverer than I look.
She simply just says, kind of mutters, and you kind of hear her say, "Just my heart."
Oh,
Brother,
so
a new project for you.
it's just not a case of all that crap on the floor that's come out of that dragon.
We'd be looking for food and perhaps lodgings for tonight. We may, in fact, stay in the town for longer. Should work keep us busy.
Well, I can give you a couple of rooms to stay in. I can give you food, lodgings. You're not taking that anywhere in the inn, so you can either go and sit out in the garden, like your friend here has just suggested, or you can get rid of it and I can give you a private room to talk in the back.
I'm not leaving my dragon. How dare you suggest such a thing?
But perhaps we can go for a quick beer now in the beer garden, and we'll retire to the room later this evening once we've gotten rid of the dragon. How's that?
I'm going to give Giotto a slap on the back as he's going into his monologue.
I didn't see any, but do you have stables?
No.
A stable in the town, isn't there? But I don't think.
Yeah, no,
Not
no
for-
tables here.
Keep a dead dragon in.
Alright, have you got a... Alright, cool. Let's go and hang out in the garden, brother. Brother? Barristan? You're cool. Put my arms around the two of them with the dragon over our shoulders and let's go drinking.
Okay.
People.
You go into the garden. A few months later, she arrives with several kind of platters of meat, food, and ale for you, and drops them all onto a table.
Sorry, just remember, what's her name again?
Her name. I'll look at a different map. Hang on. Her name is Brelda Vankervale. Vankervale. Give me another. Let's find skills.
It's society again.
Give me another society roll. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit on the dragon like a seat and drink my beer.
So
I'm
about
nonchalant as possible.
About a year ago, the Rowdy Rockfish was run by her son. You recall his name as being Lasda Vankervale. Red-bearded, red-haired, stood out, right, in terms of, you know, a dwarf, ginger dwarf.
Yeah.
And he disappeared without a trace. Now, rumour at the time suggested that he was seen walking out of town with a hooded stranger who was carrying a lantern. But since then, about a year ago, he has never returned.
They head towards a cottage in the countryside that was famed to have spiders in it by any chance?
Well, you mean the one down the beach?
Yeah, that one.
Is that the one with the holes in the walls? Oh yeah, I'll get that because it's funny in my head.
It's funny in your head.
Oh, dude, no.
Just last time I'm shaking my head.
I've just realised what you were saying. No, there was nothing glorious about that joke.
No, nothing whatsoever.
Nothing glorious about that joke whatsoever. She's never really been happy since he vanished.
She brings up the food over, I will say. So, any news from from Lasda?
She kind of looks at you and sighs, shakes her head. No, nothing. I'm starting to guess that accepts that he's gone for good. He'll never come back, whether he's alive, dead. Can't even send his mama a letter to say he's okay.
It's not like him. He was nuts, upright lad.
He was a bit rowdy.
Well, yeah, but he knew where home was.
Yeah, I suppose he did. At that.
She walks away. I'll kind of nudge Bart and say, "Who's that lad?"
A son, a year or so ago, used to run this place, and then one day just up to disappeared with this guy with a lantern. It was.
Where were they headed?
With
There can't be too many roads out of this place.
Sorry, just Jet's taking the mickey. It was. I just would I know what road it was?
Not really.
Wouldn't happen to be the one that goes up to that creepy ass keep with it? Looking at the map.
Said, can I make an occultism check? See whether there's links to a cult and people being led away by lantern wielding figures.
Yep.
It's not as cool as a Pied Piper, is it?
I need an active encounter to use that. Bear with it. Nope.
Nothing jumps to mind. I mean, cloaked figure with a lantern could be anything. Think about from folklore. It could be just a man that's convinced him to follow him all the way to a cultist of some kind, worshipping some evil deity that's mind, controlled him to walk off.
Been hard up and needed a couple of copper, but
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, not something for us to worry about today. We've scored some good treasure, and perhaps have a house to clear up.
I agree, but wouldn't it be nice to help Brelda and find her son?
Yeah, I mean, if we're staying around the area, there's plenty of work, and we find any traces of them, sure, of course.
I think that's a tomorrow problem, though.
Yeah.
He's been missing a year. What's another day?
Indeed.
If Brelda's around, I'll squeeze a hand reassuringly and say he will come back one day.
I mean, he might not.
Well,
He might be shuffling, and
Aim for brains.
It may be in a box.
if he does, he'll get a right good clip around the ear from his mother for letting me worry about him for the last year. And with that, she kind of fluffs up her apron, turns around, and storms off back inside the bar.
Did we have to pay for any of this, by the way?
I assume you did.
Okay.
Don't know what household because I've got no money.
Oh, and so it starts.
I'm hoping it's.
I left my wallet at home.
I was just going to presume that we'd pay using party loot before we divvy up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not have Magic Pay? Magic Pay, like Apple Pay, but Magic. I'm trying to find out how much things cost.
What am I looking for, Zed?
If you look under the Rowdy Rockfish entry, you'll see a write-up about Brelder, and then you'll see some information about Lasda.
Right, hang on, I'm trying to find it.
The food and drink are as you would expect for this, for Otari. The food is very much fish-based, sort of a chowder, like a fish stew, but more like a chowder. The ale is decent, and probably brought in probably local ale actually, fermented fish guts and all that. The ale will probably cost you about 6 copper between you. A bed for one. So do you want private rooms?
You're not too fussed about beds, just a room.
Just
A room with sleeping pallets.
A room with sleeping pallets. So floor space in the common room?
Yeah, that would do me.
Well, that's 3 copper pieces each for floor space in the common room.
Cool.
Can I have somewhere slightly nicer to sleep, please?
You can. A bed for one
Inside a baby
in the
dragon.
common area would be 1 silver piece, or a private room for 2 would be 8 silver pieces.
Brother, should we get a room and talk about these clowns?
Get a room, you two.
Yeah. But as a party, we're paying for cots in the common room.
Yeah.
Brother?
I think.
I know what you did last time we shared a room, and I don't want to do that again.
Oh, come on, it was funny. I know he's putting your hand in water for that.
Taking
Alright,
Bradley
common
Logan too far.
Fine, common room it is. He's got no. He's so boring these days.
I snore like a motherfucker, by the way.
It's a family affair.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. So by now it's okay. Hang on. Getting carried away here. By now it's probably nearly 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You've eaten, you've drunk, you're starting to feel a little bit more human or orcish, depending on your outlook in life. It's still probably too early for you to go to bed.
What time do stores close?
They close at sundown.
Well, might as well get rid of the dragon corpse.
Okay. So you find the tannery in town. It's not one of the marked places, so it doesn't really matter where it is. Probably not actually knowing what a tannery's like.
I bet it's the same guy who's going, I'm trying to offload these exploding puppies.
It's probably on the outskirts of Otari, so it's probably something up near Ilvashti Street, one of the buildings in that area. You're greeted by a human. He has thick, sort of leatherish gloves that kind of go up to his elbows, flare out at the elbows like, giant kind of work gloves, kind of giant fisherman's gloves. And as you kind of wander, you go inside. He is currently has his hands in a huge vat that absolutely stinks.
Good shit.
And he's probably doing this outside, actually, not a small courtyard area at the back.
Oh, it'll be pee, won't it?
It'll be-
That's what he used to do leather and stuff was
And
pee
pee and
stuff.
shit and everything in between. Yeah.
Which is why you get people collecting the night waste to take to the tannery, sell it to the tannery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would literally walk around scraping shit off the floor.
Yep.
My brother did that for fun, but these people sell it.
Essentially,
Sorry,
he throws it
guy.
at you.
Sorry.
Yeah, you don't realise, but he used to feed at you as well.
Yeah.
Here comes the aeroplane. Pooh.
Makes me big and strong. Thump, thump, thump. Anyway, point being, whilst you guys chop that up, I'm going to grab Barristan and piss off to the blacksmith, if that's all right with you, Barristan.
Yeah, but bear in mind, like I said, he's not someone to be trifled with. Don't if he gives a price, don't haggle. He gives a generous. His price is his word, sort of thing.
Hang on, 1 sec. Did we divvy up the money?
No, we were going
Oh,
to do that, but we got sidetracked by.
Cool. Okay, well I'll just
Wow.
pretend that I've got enough money, and we'll work it out later. Let's go. I'm good at pretending. In fact, Barristan, why don't you just send when I'll go? I'm a big lad. I can find it by myself. Which way is it?
Hang on. Does he sell armor as well?
So you're talking about. So you're currently this building here.
Yeah.
Which is the tanneries, not too far away from a fresh source of water. You've got Rin's Wonders behind, which is a strange dome-shaped building. Very odd-looking building. Strikes you as very foresty, elfy kind of feel to it. And then across the way in this building here is Blades for Glades. It is literally
Across the road.
across the road.
So
In
remember,
that case, fuck
I
it.
say,
You guys sort out the dragon. I'll catch up with you in a bit.
So he's a blacksmith. So to answer the question, does he sell armor? Yes, he does. He sells metal shields and metal armor.
like I say, his price is his word. So just don't go over the top,
Oh, fuck
Johto.
about. Brother?
Otherwise, he will swiftly throw you out.
Come, brother. He can't throw both of us out. And
He's got 2 arms.
No, but we could throw him out.
off we trot. So yeah.
Oh, from what I've heard, his work is very good.
Ooh.
Okay, so you go inside and you can hear the sound from out the back area. You can hear the sound of metal on metal, basically, and you get that. You can smell the smoke and stuff from the fire that's going on behind the sort of the back end of the blacksmith.
Cool.
Come on, you do all the talky stuff.
Hello. I'm gonna kind of tap on the door gently. Obviously making the entire building reverberate due to my massive exuberance.
He pauses mid-strike, kind of glances over. You on?
Oh, hi. How are you doing? We are but a pair of wandering orcs in search of a blacksmith who's not an idiot like most of the other people in this town. I've heard that's you. Can you help?
Well, I'm the only blacksmith in town, so what do you want?
Oh, right. It's going to sound complicated. Do you see this big lump next to me? His shield's crap, and he needs a decent one.
No, not going for shield.
You don't need a shield?
No, I want to do
All right.
anything that will complement my breastplate.
Okay, he would like something to complement his breastplate. That's the biggest word he's ever said, by the way.
It is, they've got to be really nice to my breastplate.
He
Right.
looks up and he looks at the breastplate and goes, "It's shit." That kind of compliment?
That's what I told him as well. I told you we'd be friends.
What you
Right.
want is a Blades for Glades breastplate.
That sounds fancy.
What's that then?
Right, it's the same thing you're wearing, but better.
All right.
I mean, look, bit of rust here, bit of dirt there. You've dented it. You've not cleaned the blood off here. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but those are all stories.
This is true. They are stories. But it ain't helping you, is it? So what do you want?
And I've got some as well.
I'm in the market for a nice full suit of plate mail.
Oh. Alright.
Oh, that's cheap.
A nice full suit of plate mail.
Full plate is 30 gold.
Your fella's breastplate. And what do you want, Mr. Orc Man?
So I'm going to gently pull the short sword out of my rucksack backwards in a non-threatening way,
Yep.
and say, my friend Barristan, you've probably met him, said you can merge these two and kind of wave my axe around at the same time, and which is probably dangerous in a small room.
I didn't say he could. I said there are people who can.
Not Barristan, sorry. Bartholomew. Bartholomew told me that you can make this and this be like the same or some kind of cool stuff. Like, I mean, I'm good at crafting. I'm good at metalwork, but I've got nothing like the skill that needs to do this. What do you reckon, man? Does this sound fun?
And he takes a short sword from you and he kind of looks at it and he turns it and he's very nice piece of work, this.
Ain't it just?
Ah, yes. I see what you mean. You would like this, and he points to the small carving etching on the just below the blade hill.
Yep.
You would like that moved to that.
Yes, please. Yes, sir. Give a little salute. Accidentally braining the person behind me by saluting with the hand holding the axe.
Take a day. Not going to guarantee I can do it. I have the skill, mind you, so I should be good. But these things can be finicky. They don't always work. The cost to do that. And he kind of he goes down under his desk and he pulls out like a 6-row abacus. Indeed, and he'll kind of like plus materials, carry the 3, 5 gold.
Is that including the bulk discount for the armour you're about to sell me? Because I don't. When you carried the 3, you didn't drop the 2.
I've changed my mind. 6 gold.
Alright, cool. Alright, that sounds good. Because I've got 5
you.
gold here, and you can have it.
I knew we could do a deal on that, Mr. Orc. Thank you.
Okay, so I've got 3 gold 35 on me, which means that I'll just take some of my brother's gold, and it'll be fine.
And I'll just hand it over.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah. And then we'll get you to a new breastplate, right?
Do we want to share out the party loot?
You probably want to share out the party loot, yeah.
Should we share out the party loot? We did that last night, right? We just forgot about it because we were having a party.
Well, some of the things we need to
I
sell.
presume that's one of the things we were going to discuss, but I was away helping my little
Yeah.
math.
So
Yeah.
someone but has totaled everything out. I assume that means that we're selling what we're not using as well, right?
Yeah, there's about
Yeah.
50 odd in coinage, and the rest is in loot that needs selling.
Right. I've got like 3 scimitars and 3 short bows in my pocket for some reason. How do I
You're
sell that?
walking very strange.
I was just rattling down the street.
Were you overweight in combat?
No, not even remotely.
Yeah. That would be very painful to sit down while you're drinking and eating.
This is it. Can I give this fella my 3 gold and the scimitars and the short bows? That sounds about right, yeah?
So 3 scimitars.
Yeah.
And how many short bows?
3.
3 short bows. Have a look. Come on, Jasper. Up you come. Ooh. He kind of looks at the stuff that you're offering him. You know, you kind of place your 3 gold, and then you dump all this stuff. You know, you kind of take your brother, you dump it on the thing, and you say, and you kind of ask him if he'll do all that, and he kind of looks at it a little bit distastefully, but he says, "I can do
Cool. Alright, Brill. So I'll get rid of them.
that." He says that will be ready tomorrow. Unfortunately, so it's not a quick job. Damn it, cat. It's just knocked the books off my desk. Lovely. Yeah. So he says, "I'll have it done for you tomorrow."
Cool. All right. See you then.
Now, you wanted something to complement your breastplate, did you?
Well, I mean, I could maybe go half or full plate, but you know, I don't think that we've got the money for that.
Well, full plate. Your friend here wants full plate as well, yeah?
Yeah. But you know, I mean, he tends to stay back a bit. It's me that's up the front doing all the nasty stuff.
Well, I'm not surprised. The muscle's on you.
Have you seen his wood?
I've got a feeling they've both got muscles.
Look,
Barristan's a very big fella.
here's the thing. Don't do discounts, right? My work is my pride and joy. I charge a fair price for a fair work. Good work. I do have 2 sets of plate. I think one will definitely fit your friend there. The other one may be a bit snug on you, but I can definitely adjust it if need be. 60 gold though.
60 gold, right? Minus what this highly valuable, storied, legendary breastplate could be worth to you in the future.
Well, if you throw in your breastplate, take it down to 55 gold.
I mean,
They're all short stories.
I mean, I think as a group we've got enough, right? So yeah.
I have no qualms. Yeah.
And we've split the cash up. I don't think you have.
I have no problem giving you some of my shares.
Remember
Don't worry about
that's 2 sets of plate, so that's effectively.
That's pretty good.
it. Yeah, exactly.
You're getting like 2.5 gold off a suit of plate for a guy that doesn't haggle. So 28 gold each for a suit of plate. So.
And just
Tell you what, we've got some things we could barter in exchange as well as gold coin.
All right. I'm gonna
Whether it's yourself or someone in the market, I'm sure we'll find a buyer.
Okay.
I didn't look away, but I'm totally fine with you spending all the money on shiny stuff. I've got my thing done, so it's all yours. I don't really care about money.
I mean,
As a character,
I just want my protectors to be as protected.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to go away again. I'll be back in probably 15, 20.
No problems.
Are we alright trying to find some buyers for? I think the emeralds and artwork can generally sell for full price, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'd love some plate mail. We'll be happy to pay people back if we eat into other people's funds. If people are good with that.
he'll
Yeah,
pay you back, yeah.
This feels like a good upfront investment for those two to get decent armour, and
Exactly.
then we can buff the rest of the party behind them.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
think the
think-
option is you lot can go at the front and I'll stay back.
Well, because you don't want to get your armour dirty, you lazy. Brother, why are you so lazy? Is it because
To
your
be
armour
fair-
is too heavy?
To be fair, if you clean the blood off the armour, there won't be as much rust.
It's a fair point. And it's
I'm just
valid.
wondering how much it's going to cost for whatever you do with the dragon.
All right. So are you gonna? Okay. So let's just handle this. So based on what Evils just said, are you gonna you're gonna go around town and sell all of your
Everything you
Pretty much
collected.
anything that's in
all of your
the, yeah,
trinkets? Okay.
yeah. That's I think they're worth keeping.
Yeah, I'm
So
just
I'm just
looking at
going
it
to do
now.
this for you. So you'll find that as I sell everything, the gold is just getting directly added to your gold total.
Unless we want to
Yeah.
decorate our new house with the painting of an adventurer on a
But
horse.
remember that painting
Yes.
an adventurer with a,
Oh,
on
God,
a
yeah.
horse
It's got something on the back.
has a letter written on the back, and you will find now
That letter is the letter R.
that that is the letter.
It's blank.
What's that?
You're just illiterate.
Well, I mean, I am, but what's that got to do with it? There's nothing on there.
I can read it.
If you,
I can
I
read
mean,
that.
it's written in cursive, or
Yeah.
which is I can't even be asked reading that. Can someone TLDR it?
I can't read that writing.
There's nothing on there. It's blank.
Oh, okay. I can read that fine.
Let me change the font. Hang on, because Chick's right. It's a pain in the arse to read that font.
You know, there's a dyslexia-friendly font.
Is it?
Nope.
No, there is a dyslexia-friendly font. That is not it. That is very much the opposite of
Wait,
dyslexia-friendly font.
there is a dyslexia-friendly font?
Yeah, you can load it onto Kindles and stuff. My wife uses it.
What's it called?
I don't know, but if you Google dyslexia-friendly font, then it will be like the first hit.
Oh, okay.
And you
Should
can load
read
it
it.
onto a Kindle and
There we
get
go.
it, and then it makes Kindle reading significantly simpler
Did
for
that
people.
work, guy?
Yes,
Yeah.
it can't be Sans Serif, or whatever it's called, that font.
It's just completely blank. I mean, Chrome. I don't know if that's got anything to do with that.
No, I'm in Chrome.
I'm in Firefox.
You're not in Chrome yet, you've not paid for it.
Have you? Can you see it, Medi?
I can see it.
Weird.
All right, I'll reread it. So it's on the back of the painting is a letter to Charlotte and Theodora from Uncle Dr. Zacchaeus Quagmire III, and it seems to have some information about another letter that he's left for the group in what we believe is a library, based on the description.
I copied it into this channel's chat so that anyone can read it as well.
So in total, looking at this as a group, if you don't sell the painting, you have 91 gold pieces, 153 silver, 671 bronze. And do you want me to distribute that out to the group?
Yeah.
I would be happy if we buy the armour first, then distribute the rest.
I would be
Except
happy
for-
with that.
Except for
To be
those
fair,
fuckers, actually.
I would be happy with that as well.
Yeah, I'm okay with that
I'm
happening.
not happy with that, given it's going to be
It's going to be half of it, isn't it? 50 gold, yeah.
or gold.
Maybe a little bit more because they then don't get a share because they've got the armour. So they get the armour, and you divide the rest between 1, 2, 3, 4 of us.
Yeah, it gets tricky. System
Yeah.
doesn't easily let me do that. But okay, so let me take the 54 gold off for
And I'll take off my breastplate then.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, like public.
Absolutely.
let me add plate armor to the two of you. Right. Yeah, so you should have full plate armor. If you wear that, that takes your AC to 20.
It does.
Nice.
And I can sneak around in this as well. It'll be better for everybody.
Yeah, you'll be the bait. Just don't sneak next to us. That's the main thing.
There we go. Okay. All right. So you've got your armor. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Let me see if I can do this manually then.
So there is one other thing that I wasn't expecting to spend so much on armor, but whatever. I took the medicine skill. So in theory I can do it, but the problem is I don't have a medicine kit, which was bloody stupid. And Kath, you said they were like 5 gold or something bonkers, right?
Yeah.
So if we
That's
need a boost of healing, I can do it, but I'm very aware I've already taken a bunch of cash.
That's why I have no money. I bought a healing kit on character generation.
I'd rather
think,
you have a healing kit and keep us alive than not.
Well, I mean, I'm busy
we've got
fighting.
2 in the party because I've got one
Yeah.
and
I think we'll find you one anyway.
Eagle's got one. So
We'll find you one later. It'll be alright. you money
You
grab
can
card.
always, you can always borrow and share, I take it.
The upgraded one is 50 gold, which isn't worth buying for a +1.
Who's got? Oh, it's a healer's toolkit.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I gotta go. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
No worries.
Tip bye.
Yeah, it's 5 gold. I mean, do you want one, or you're just going to wait?
I mean, I don't. So I've got four and a bit gold, so I would need to borrow 90.
Of course you can. I'll give him a bit of mine.
Right.
If it's a future investment for him keeping me alive, I'll quite happily give him.
Well, that was kind of. I mean, he's so Nagrok is kind of like an ex-soldier, right? And he's used to battlefield treatments and all that kind of stuff. That was the goal I had for him. I totally forgot to buy the kit.
Well, the main thing I was saying was that we've got 2 that can heal it. I'm going to be an expert in healing next go. So if we're both down, then you just use ours. If you don't want to spend the money on it.
No, I'm fine spending it. Money is irrelevant to me. I have no interest in it other than to protect myself with armor.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that then.
Okay. So let me just go on. We'll take a quick break in a minute. In fact, let's take a 10-minute break. So Chick's away and Evil's away. Take a 10-minute break. I'll figure out how to divvy the rest of this gold up to everybody, and we'll pick up from there, assuming you've done all your shopping and stuff.
Well, we want to know what to do, what we can do with the dragon.
Yeah.
We can't keep looking that around.
Well,
That's what we were going for.
We were going for the tannery, weren't we?
Yeah, see what we can get off it.
But I think there's a wizard in town in a bookstore, from what I can remember from the guide.
Yes.
So he may be useful to go and speak to. And there's a curio shop as well. So it depends what we can get off, whether either of those would like anything off this dragon that's worth anything, or when there's anything once you've taken it to the tannery and they can turn it into leather to turn into armor. It'd be the equivalent. I would assume it'd be the equivalent of scale, but it'd be made of dragon scales.
It might be.
What else we can get off it? Dragon's eyes, dragon's heart, dragon's tongue, dragon's liver, all that good shit.
Well, because it's so young, I'm expecting it to be leather rather than scale.
Or is it half plate, full plate? So it's blah 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 blah.
Do you have strength +4?
Yes, I have a strength of +4.
Okay, so the speed penalty is reduced by 5 if you reach the armor's strength penalty. So it's only a 5% reduction.
I'll take that. Yeah, so I get undercoat, padded armor, and a pair of gauntlets.
Yeah, there's no point in dropping them on your character sheet because it's going to impose encumbrance. So
It's
I've
part
given you
of
the
the armor.
gauntlet. Don't bother putting the padded armor on because you're not going to wear it. Well, I'll put padded armor on your character sheet.
Does it
I was
give
gonna
me
say,
any bonus?
It's what you wear under the
Right.
plate mail, so it's effectively part of the plate mail.
Do you walk around town in your full kit, or do you walk around like... Oh god, what am I saying? Of course he doesn't walk around in his full kit, he walks around in half kit, doesn't he? All hanging out.
How
Sorry.
easily can I get the cod piece off?
Yeah. You've seen Dust Till Dawn, right? I have another question. I don't know
Yeah,
if this
go
is...
for it.
I've got a map of a strange looking dungeon.
Oh.
Have I shown this to our local knowledge expert, Bartholomew?
You have shown it to Bartholomew, yes.
What did Bartholomew recognise it?
He thought it might have been a library,
Oh. Okay.
but not the library in the Dawn Library.
Oh, I was suggesting we go and set it on fire and
Yeah,
hunt see if it... No.
Not that library.
It's a library somewhere. It's a nearby library.
Yes.
Maybe they know where this library is.
They could do. I'd like to ask around town, please, using my high charisma rolls to see if I can find any information out at some point.
You can absolutely do that.
Yay. Who've we lost?
Evil. Listen, let's go take a quick 10-minute
Yeah.
break. Sam's going to grab a drink and stuff. So
Yeah.
we'll come back
Yeah,
to
cool.
we'll come back to carrying on with you going around town asking questions. Not a problem.
I'll pick them out. Yeah. Nice one,
Have a
thank
look
you.
at the Selvin thing as well.
Cool.
I feel terrible because I took my 10-minute break earlier. The first time we said we had a 10-minute break. You right, Dart?
Hmm?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just reading stuff because I'm not doing much.
Dart, did you get the message? See the messages I tagged you in general?
General.
Yeah. So the font is actually pre-installed on Kindles.
General. Yeah, I did. I saw that.
I don't know if you've got a Kindle, and I also don't know if you have trouble reading them. But the font is pre-installed. My wife uses it. She said it's
I
amazing.
have trouble reading them if they're not on that kind of brownish colour. If they're on white, I can't read them. But if they're on that kind of browny kind of colour, I can read them.
Yeah, colour change. But yeah, so there is a font in there that you can switch to, and it will totally help.
Oh, I normally use Arial.
Yeah. Anyway, it's the info's there. I'm sure you are
Thank
capable
you.
of. You're welcome. I'm sure you're capable of doing the thing. I'm not forcing anyone to do nothing.
I don't actually have
my boy did the same
on
thing.
my phone.
He had to have a colour overlay when he did his exams and things so he could read the text.
I was lucky I didn't need any of that stuff or special glasses.
Does anybody else here use Steel Series headsets?
Sorry, what?
A Steel Series headset?
Yeah.
So my headset only charges when it's switched on. So I can't charge it during the day when I'm in meetings and working from home because when it's switched off, it routes through my normal audio setup and my meeting setup. It's irritating. Why doesn't it charge when it's switched off? Surely you just plug the USB in and it charges.
Well, I've got the Apex. Not Apex. That's the keyboard. I've got the wireless Pro, which comes with its own sort of black dock thing, and it lets me put a spare battery in and charge up while it's sort of...
So it's like and you just charge one, swap it over, and charge one. Right.
The earpiece, this earpiece has a battery now.
Yeah. This is not. Did you find your head tipped to one side? Because it's heavier.
It's very light.
Maybe
I
you've got a strong
I
neck.
had to get new. I've actually bought new earpads because the ones that came with it the rubber started to break away.
Yeah, I had the same thing. My wife was like, "What is this on your ear?"
These ones I got from a place that actually has a sort of some kind of fabric in the middle that actually cools your ear down.
Oh.
I don't know how it does it, but my ear does feel cooler.
It's like a breathing mesh.
Yeah.
It's not really. It's more leathery.
All right.
Leathery but not cool. They might.
Leathery. It's an ogre's armpit.
Sweaty, like an ogre's crevice.
The name of the place was.
Sorentel, I don't want to question what you said. When you said that with +4 strength, the speed bonus is reduced, the speed penalty is reduced. Where did you get that from? I'm just trying to work my way around the rules.
It's under the rules for armor. Yeah. So it's got things like skill check penalties, things like that. Mm-hmm. And then it's got strength. Then it's got strength for that as well. So for each one of those, it'll say your check penalty applies to checks. This check applies to speed, and then it's got strength. If you hit the strength, then you don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problems.
Is that on 217? Sorry, 271, 273.
Yeah, that's where I am. By the way, I will need help putting my full plate on and off.
Yes, I was going to take a skill that helps with that, but I chose not to. It takes you 2 full turns, isn't it?
Something like that.
And you make loads of noise.
Don't know, but I'll assist with that if you sort mine out.
But you're going to wear it all the time, though, aren't you?
You can't rest very easily in it.
But can you not? Where's the downside? Where does it say?
I don't know, but it did. I'm sure I read somewhere.
It would make sense thematically, right? Because there is some armor that has the comfort trait, which means you can rest normally while wearing it, therefore insinuating that you will rest abnormally with other armor.
Yeah. Most armor, in fact, you can't rest in. properly because it's not comfort.
Mm.
Padded, I think, and maybe some of the other lighter armors.
So
But
basically-
actually, full plate has padded under it. So technically, if you haven't got any armor on, you probably still have your padded on.
yeah.
No,
If it
it's
gets
not
to
comfort.
price in the night, I'll jump up with my shield and my bad dragon and swing it around.
What was that thing you were on about, Zed? That was just to the north of us. That's the elven thing.
Oh, it's Rin's. Sorry, I'm looking at something else. It is Rin's Wonders. She is not really an elf, actually. This is Rin.
Looks like a tiefling.
She is a tiefling.
Didn't know there were tieflings.
Yeah.
Okay. So
there may not be tieflings by the time this gets converted properly to remastered. It's probably something like Devilkin or something like that.
So what is it then?
What is what?
Is
What
that-
is her?
No, what is the
It's a curio shop. Bears no signs. The locals know it as Rin's Wonders, a place where you can get strange new trinkets and offerings. Consists of a ring of what appears to be standing stones arranged in a 60-foot diameter circle, surrounding a 15-foot high dome of wooden beams covered with triangular pieces of canvas. The standing stones reveal they're made of wood frames and canvas, painted to resemble granite. The area beneath the central dome and surrounding circle is a collection of other dome-shaped tents used to store the shop's wares.
And who's the pretty lady?
That is Rin Sivinik. Oh, God. Sivinci. There you go.
I might have to go and talk to
Rincy Vincy.
I'm also in, but maybe we shouldn't gang rush the lady.
her. Maybe we shouldn't gang one.
Oh, you know that she is a veritable store of curiosities, magical items, specifically non-ammunition consumable items, held items, staves, wand, and worn items of a common level.
Ooh.
Okay. What are we doing?
I'm just trying to look up how much it would cost me to make some of my alchemical crafting stuff.
Okay.
Did you want that dragonhide leather then? Sorry.
It was hide, wasn't it? Not leather.
Well, it can be made into leather because hide's heavier. So it'd just be.
So just be clear, it won't convey any bonuses. It will just be cool green leather armor.
I'd say we take the hide, not in any form, don't have it made into anything, and potentially it'd be sold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should have found a taxidermist.
You did.
Could have made a handbag.
It was a combination of the taxidermist and the wizard that would be able to strip the dragon properly.
Did we finish up trading and stuff? Sorry.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Unless you got anything you need, Dave.
No, not particularly. I've noticed I've got some full plate in my inventory now, so I'm kind of happy with that. Do I owe anyone any money?
Yeah, you owe me half a plat, unfortunately.
85 gold pieces, do I?
Yeah.
You don't owe me anything because you protect me.
Yeah, it's just me that you owe.
Do I legit owe you 5 gold pieces?
Yeah?
Okay.
But if you heal me again, then I'll let you off. How about that?
I would always heal you when you're on the side of righteousness.
Oh, on the side of what?
Just
Yes.
hit the bad guys, you'll be fine.
Nod and smile, Dave. Yeah, I'm always on the side of righteousness. I'm on your side, right?
Correct.
There we go. Is that
The
side of
only
righteousness, Barristan?
There's only one side, it's my side.
Wait,
Even when you're on his left, you're on his right side.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He does seem to only have a right side. Like Nigel.
Nigel, the right-sided person.
He is. He's going to save Clacton-upon-Sea from all the immigrants, you know.
I see.
So, let me look at this.
Oh, don't do that. I'm going to read the rules. Now we're in trouble.
Okay, so here's the tenor will offer you 70. Hang on. Before I commit to a number.
75 copper pieces.
Yes. Roll a 1d3, it's copper, silver, or gold.
We'll offer you. Is masterwork a thing?
There is a quality thing, isn't there?
Sure if it's a quality thing or not. Uh, 252. Oh, 252. Let me have a look. 1 second. 252. Really? GM. 252. GM call. Alright. I'm just trying to figure out how much bulk you'll get from a wormling and then what that means in terms of costs.
By the way, on page 439, it says that if you sleep in full armor, you become fatigued, and all the stuff that goes with fatigue.
Brilliant.
You're right.
Ouch.
I'll have to take it off and on and off, and hope you don't get surprised too often.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's going to be that much. It's going to be about that. Okay. So, by the time you strip off and get all the scales off the wormling into a usable form, you end up with 3 bulk worth of scales, and you can get 5 gold per bulk. So the tanner will offer you 15 gold for the dragon skin.
Cool.
Or you can effectively make a single suit of hide, 3 suits of leather, and I believe potentially a dragon. You could make a dragon scale shield, but they don't actually technically exist in this book just yet. They'll come next, I think. So 15 gold.
Could I make a dragon scale buckler? Actually, no, I don't need one. No, never mind, ignore me.
You're two-handed, aren't you? No?
Sorry, what?
Aren't you two-handed?
No, I'm one-handed using grabs, so I don't need. I'm trying not to. The buckler was very much to keep me going until I got to level 2. Now I can use dueling parry and block people with my +1 axe of. I hope the blacksmith doesn't break it.
I've made it roll. You'll find out tomorrow.
Oh,
That'd be an awesome name. That would be an awesome name for your axe thing.
My axe of please don't break it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus from axe of.
This day. So this is the day after you've arrived back from the catacomb, the tunnels under the fishery.
So we've rested overnight first.
You've rested overnight. Yeah.
Then are we heading over to our new property, or?
Yes.
I guess sounds good.
Actually, no, if we've rested overnight, can we wait until the next morning and then pick up our stuff from the blacksmith and then go there? Could we spend a day in town just chilling?
You can have another day in town just chilling. Yeah, nothing.
If anyone's okay with that. Is anyone in a rush?
I'm not quite happy with that. I want to. You'll notice that Bartholomew is a little bit twitchy walking around town. He's got his cloak pulled over his head quite a bit, so people don't recognise him.
Oh, is he now?
What on the Grook's Hat of the Skies?
Hat of the Skies.
About that, yeah, he kind of needs that. He's being ugly.
So, do we get to click on the rest for the night if we've stayed overnight?
Click on rest for the night. I don't know what it does, so click on it. Let's see what it does.
I'm hoping it resets spells.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
It restored some of my hit points, but not all of them.
There you go.
Where's it? Where? I don't see
It's the bed. It's the bed on the
looks
left-hand
like a
side.
bed by your hit points on the character sheet.
Ah, lovely, thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not D&D 5th edition, so you don't get all your hit points back.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah, you
I'm sure I can tend to wounds while he rests.
Sure you can.
It's where, sorry?
It looks like a bed
sheet.
next to your hit
Yeah,
points.
bed.
So
Okay, got you.
points equal to your Constitution modifier times your level.
You've got 2 healers and with healing kits. You've got your own healing kit now.
I
So you
have,
can
which
treat yourself.
I may as well use. I've just got to try and figure out how to do it.
We've got a macro. Treat wounds macro.
What?
Z. Got as a macro. Let's see, edit macro. Yeah, where was it? We just dragged it to the taskbar.
Zed, just let you know, I think I'm gonna start training out. This is downtime, isn't it? I'm gonna start training out alchemical crafting.
Okay.
Because it's not as useful as I thought it'd be.
All right.
Yeah, I'm doing the same with crafting.
You're going to train them out and do something else, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll select a different feat.
Okay. How...
Different skill. I'm going for. It takes a week, apparently.
Okay. Doing anything in particular? Can you do other things though during the week?
I think you need to find a trainer as well, don't you?
Yeah, for new skill. Well, I'm looking at going into occultism, which is basically going to be studying, I would guess.
I can make healing potions.
You can.
Well, you could certainly train in what was it? What kind of erotica? There's the library there.
Almost. Almost.
Almost erotica.
No, what was the actual phrase it used?
Was it basically tasteful erotica?
You could you could become a law erotica if you wanted.
Connoisseur of smut.
Yes.
So, those of you who want to retrain, you can absolutely find somebody to teach you. There will be a small cost to do so. It'll probably be measured in silver pieces maximum, I would have thought. Given gold pieces seem to be rare as rocking horse poo in this game, and nothing seems to cost a lot of gold until you get up into the higher tiers. Anyway, let's fast forward a day. Let's give Jarto the item that he's been waiting desperately for 3 weeks.
A sense of humour.
A sense of humour.
Hey, I heard that. I tell you what, I have the funniest.
A +1 short sword. But you do have
a +1 dagger.
a +1
piece of wood because the axe head broke.
Now, Yeah, there you go. You have a +1. There you go, all sorted. That doesn't add to damage. That adds to attack roll, if I remember rightly.
That's
Yep.
right.
Potency roll.
Yeah.
Needs strike
Really?
hindering for damage. Yeah.
Oh, I just spent the last 3 weeks masturbating for no reason. No.
Yeah.
So okay, that's cool. So that gives me a
Don't
+1 on the hit rolls, which is fine because hitting people is good.
And it pushes you closer to being able to get that 10 above the target number for a crit. So.
For a
Yes.
crit, exactly.
Okay. All right. So
Nice.
you head out. Right. So
Thank you.
hopefully everybody can see this map. As
Oh, I
well.
can't. Oh shit! I can't target myself. Of course. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself.
I'm going to my retrain's going to be into the pickpocket. So that's just practicing pickpocketing basically. So I'll just get these rubes to practice on.
No problem. You can steal from you can nick from your you can practice with your companions.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a problem. Okay, so there is the abandoned fishing camp. It is about 15 kilometers along the coast from Otari, so it's not actually as close as I thought it was.
Yeah. Oh, so that we're not applicable for taxes from the town then?
No, you're not.
But we are
Right.
from the state.
You're in the wider Otari farmland and things, but yeah, you're right up on the coast. Let's do.
That's direction's where I thought it was.
Give me 1 second. So this is only a pain in the backside, isn't it, Mr. Simon? Mr. Z, this is a pain in the arse. Okay. Eventually, walking 15 kilometers it doesn't take long. I did that the other day in New York. It takes 2-3 hours.
It
3,
does
4
indeed.
hours.
3 hours, yeah.
Yeah, about 3 hours. Yeah, you arrive at the location marked on your map of the fishing camp. It turns out, first and foremost, that it is a bigger place than you were expecting. There are a number of small outbuildings. It sits right on the coastline, right on the very edge of the waterline. You can see what appears to be an old abandoned boat, several old abandoned fishing cages and fishing traps. There are a couple of storage rooms here, here, and here. And then the main building ahead of you, you can't quite see from where you are. But as you kind of come round and sort of get a better view, you can see that the building itself is bigger than you were expecting.
It looks bigger on the outside.
Yeah, well, it's certainly bigger than you were thinking it was going to be if it was just a fishing shack.
Should check these outhouses first.
Yeah, there's a door here. I'm going to go through it and see what's in the inside.
Perception checks, people.
Perception checks.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
What the hell am I doing? Perception check again. Skills. Deception check, yeah.
Not very perceptive today.
Perception, was it? Did you say?
Yeah.
Wait, why is that? Okay, so I've forgotten how this works. Skills. I don't have perception.
Attributes.
Attributes, perception.
Of course,
Down there, yeah.
not a skill.
That's all right.
Time to get dark. Weird. All right. Look at that.
Why can't I find fucking perception?
It's on your main page, left-hand side, below the AC shield. Hit the dice.
So, the line across the top, attributes initiative, has got a whole bunch of crap, and then below it, there's a whole bunch of stuff lit up, which you don't click, but you click the one that's not lit up. Obviously.
As
Say that again. Sorry, said.
no worries.
Right, so along the top you've got your character name, then strikes, actions, inventory, feats, attributes, skills, effects, utility, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so under attributes, massive attributes, then you've got hero points, initiative, and then perception and saves, yeah?
On your character sheet.
Second up from the bottom under attributes.
Yes.
Yeah, so the ones which are lit up are fucking useless, but the one that's not lit up is the one you want to click on.
With the rolling dice when you rest your mouse over it.
Got it. Sorry.
Yeah, the ones
Don't
that
worry.
are, the ones that are lit up are what you're using for initiative,
Yeah.
basically.
It's been a couple of weeks. Okay, so to be honest, because there's no real concept of surprise, as you round the corner of the outhouses and start to get a bit more of a look at the building itself, you hear sounds of clicking on the stony and sandy beaches, and coming into your
I'm back
view,
here.
you notice a number rather large.
I'm going to draw my sword.
I'll give him a pencil.
A series of rather large centipedes.
I bring my buckler forward, draw my axe, and roll for... Sorry, you say it.
Dart, do you want to say it?
Roll initiative.
Yay!
Hey!
Oh,
You've been quiet tonight, so Dart's running this fight, I think.
Oh, motherfucker, really? 14.
Zed, before we do anything, can you rest me for the night because it's not working for me? I've got none of my spell slots back. My hit points haven't come back or anything.
are you popped out?
Not anymore. I popped back in and it's still not.
Have you chucked it away?
Actually,
There you go.
It's always these people who pop
Thank
things
you.
out that have problems.
Yep.
Thank you.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Okay. All right. You good to run this fight, Dart? Do you want me to help?
Yeah, this thing sending a message.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Roll
okay.
initiative.
Cool. All right. I missed them, did I?
It's in
First.
it's in the trouble tutorial guide as one of the first building.
There.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
it's on page 13 of the book that you sent me.
It's amazing, right?
This works.
I'd like to try something with Dejata before he goes into battle.
Don't touch
All
him
right, well,
there.
we've rolled for initiative. Top of the round. We are going to have Davin. Jesus. A lot of things that just appeared on the map there. That's interesting.
What?
And that didn't know it did that. Okay.
Does your thing need touch or range?
Touch, please.
Okay, I won't go too far.
I'm wondrous about that.
Okay, well, since there's a centipede behind me, I will turn and shoot it.
Go for it.
Ooh, nice.
You will and all.
Very nice.
I only see three on the tracker.
Was that a critical? Cool.
Yeah, you're right, Dart.
How do you add that to the tracker?
Oh, just right click it. I'll do it. Right click. Add to tracker. Sorry, Davin. Yes, that was the critical. Roll your critical hit.
Okay, just bear with me.
Deadly D10.
So I was just checking something.
No.
That's nice. That's close to that's close to max.
Hey, kitty. So fluffy.
Or not.
Is that applied?
16 damage. Yeah. I need to apply the damage. Sorry. There you go. Okay, your arrow strikes true as you spin, hearing the sound of many feet tapping on the stony beach. Your arrow strikes through the centipede and it collapses, dying instantly.
Is all the noise coming from that direction, or is there some the other way as well? That I can hear noise.
From the south of you there.
Okay. I will move over to there then. Right. I think that's me done because you can't split your attacks, so.
Yeah, what do you mean you can't split your attacks?
Can I move and then do my second attack? I can't.
Yeah.
But I've done my move. I've done my movement, haven't I?
Yes,
Right.
you can't split your move.
Right, yeah, that's it.
You move.
Right, so I may as well have a second attack then.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the -5 or whatever applied to.
Your third action. Well, you can't. You can't use one action to declare a move half your move, then take another action, and then move the other half, and assume that that's just two.
But you can
two separate move actions. So.
Yeah.
You can do it. It's two actions.
Nope.
You should do.
No, the one down there.
Yeah, you miss.
Okay.
The arrow flies off into the gloomy day.
Some fisherman goes, "Oi!"
Oops. Caden.
Checking this one. Does it do what I think it is? Yep, that's what I wanted. Right. So let's cast.
Wow, nice.
So you surround a foe in swirling storm of violent winds, rolling clouds and crackling damage. Who's playing with the light?
Not me. Don't touch not me.
Nobody else has access apart from you two.
I'm
This-
just looking at a door that's a barricade. I don't know how to change it.
Yeah, it's that one. That's the one that's targeted.
Say it for me,
Saving
Dart.
throw. It's a critical fail.
It wasn't me. It was a one-armed man.
That's that's a lot of electric damage.
Nice.
Damage?
1 point of damage and dies. Okay. As the lightning kind of as the storm suddenly appears around the centipede and the lightning strikes into it, you watch with satisfaction as it kind of curls up from the shock and just twitches and lays still.
Okay, no other action. I'm going to. There we go. I was wondering how you did that. Very shield.
Yeah. Giotto.
Hello.
Danny,
I am going to
go
run
for it.
forward and hit somebody.
Go for it.
Who wants to go? Oh, this arsehole does. Right, so I'm going to move to there and smack it. So I double right click.
You double right click.
I double right click.
You
And
double right
I strike with my axe on a +11. That's pretty fucking spicy.
Nice.
Oh, it's only a hit. How is that only a hit?
Didn't hit high enough.
Would have been
Because it
12
has
if
at
you waited.
least 15 AC. That's how.
There we go. Thunk. Do I have to hit it again?
Have you got enough actions? Did it
Of course
take
I've got
one
enough
or two to move?
It took one to move.
No, you don't have to hit it again. As you rush forward and slice into it, the creature twitches and dies.
In that case, I am going to activate Dueling Parry. Do I need a target for Dueling Parry, or can I just activate Dueling Parry?
No.
I'm going to activate Dueling Parry anyway. There we go. That's your problem. Is that how this game works? I'm not sure.
It's an action, so
It's an action, so I've spent my action to increase my AC by 2.
Yeah.
To, there we go.
Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
I'm going to shout back to the party, there's more of them down here. Come on, let's go. This is fun. Brother, are you smiling yet?
He's trying to get his plate mail on without getting sand in it.
Ariston.
Yes. Oh, I can as well. I can get where I want. Double move.
Double move.
All the way up. Just get close enough to give it a swing with my bastard sword.
Ooh.
Oh!
Beautiful.
That'll be a
Beautiful.
crit. Roll your damage.
That's cocked. You can't re-roll it.
Is it alive, Zed?
See, you're complaining that you never roll well.
You know,
First attack?
we're doing all this really spicy damage to the shittest creatures that are in here.
Yeah, this is exactly what.
Judo chop.
Note, you are encumbered, so we need to figure out why you're encumbered.
No, I know why. It's because I'm carrying too much shit. I only realised when we loaded into this map.
Okay.
It's too much wood.
Is it because the padded armour's on there?
No, I think.
Well, or something.
No, it's his penis.
You can take 5 plus your strength modifier, which is 9, and I'm at 10. So I need to give somebody my repair toolkit and/or a climbing kit. So as my first action, fuck it, I'll just take that.
Have you got that stuff in your backpack, by the way? Because if you put it in your backpack reduces the amount of your load, doesn't it?
Yeah, the first 2 encumbrance it reduces.
Yeah.
First 2 bulk.
Can I just drag it in there? So that's how it works.
Yeah, it depends on whether you've got nothing in there already.
I've got loads in there.
Yeah.
Then it won't make any difference.
Yeah, it might do.
Okay,
Let's have positivity, please.
I'm going to have to be very careful because I'm at my.
Just drop your backpack. It's probably the easiest.
Say again.
Just drop your backpack. That's what it's there for. Easiest thing. It's loaded up. Chuck it off your back. Have a fight. Come back. Pick it up.
Double-sided Tarkov, right?
Or put it in your house when you've settled down.
Yeah.
All right.
Steal
So,
it.
as the centipedes try and swarm you, you quickly spring to action, dispatching them very quickly. So quickly that even Dart didn't get to roll a dice.
Aha! Show Dart.
He doesn't look amused.
No, he's plotting something.
But that is really not helping as well.
Fading
That's
in and out.
illegal.
Peeking through the window.
The beach looks clear.
Do you want me to carry your climbing kit for the time being then?
No, I'm fine for now. I mean, if you want
Right,
it,
okay.
I can give it to you, but I'm fine.
Well, I've got 2 encumbrance spare at the moment, so.
A lot of webs in here.
Wait, what?
A lot of webs, big ones and all.
Oh, awesome. Let's go. I like webs. Oh, but I can't move through because there's a wall in the way.
There's a door.
Please.
That's a window, whereas that's a door.
Oh, okay. Can I jump through the window, please? And it kind of smash the window and
You
clamber
want to
through.
crack the window and pull yourself up.
Don't smash the window.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
these windows are there. Right, okay.
Yes, I do want to smash the window and pull myself through. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Alright, where's the main door?
Wait, hang on. Surantar, did you move across that? Did you move onto the porch?
Where's Davin?
Down at the bottom, which is where I'm going.
Because has my wall not been set up properly?
Gather that win.
Smash the window, climb in, smash the window, climb in, smash the window,
Alright,
climb in.
you
North.
you break the window and you can climb in.
Hey, what do I need? A athletics roll.
Give me an athletics roll.
Everybody stop moving for a minute. I just want to check my wall.
What was that? I heard Dart say something, but he's very quiet.
Giotto, roll your athletics roll. Dart, you take over. I've paused the game.
Just to answer to that, what I can remember, I moved
There you go.
around the dead thing and then up onto the sort of like in this
Because you're
up
only
onto it.
supposed to be able to get on the porch by going. Oh, where's my thingy? Oh, put the wrong thing up.
I'm assuming this porch thing is just you can climb onto it.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be able to move up on it unless you. Because I made it one way, so you can drop down, but you can't get up. But I think.
How high is the porch?
It's a good. About 5 feet or so. 5, 10 feet.
I went up the thing anyway, but
Yeah, you went up the thingy. Oh,
Yeah,
this-
yeah.
Did I set those walls up wrong?
I don't know. I've not tried to go on the porch yet, so I can try and see if it
Let's
works.
try going north.
I'll just go. Yeah, it lets me.
Can you go south now?
No,
I couldn't go down.
Okay. my
your wall's the wrong way around.
wall was the wrong way around. Got it. Right. Thank you. Okay. By the way, you've Darto.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're screwed.
Roll for initiative.
just me. Just
So
me.
as you jump through the window, Giotto, and you kind of go, ha ha, and you land on the other side, you kind of weapon in hand, and you look around. You hear this kind of chittering above you, and you watch as 3 giant spiders drop down towards you.
Okay, do I have time to shout spiders?
Giant spiders.
I have time to shout spiders. Okay, so if I double right click on myself, click on that. Oh, it's paused, so there's no
hang on a
time
minute.
click on it. Okay.
Thick cobwebs fill this long room, making it difficult to see the detail of the room's furnishing. On the south wall is a round table,
You're very quiet, Dart.
surrounded
No,
by
it's not.
wooden chairs. Sturdy wicker chairs gather in a loose circle in the west half of the room. One door stands in the eastern wall, while the other stands to the north. A scone along the wall.
Sconce.
Sconce along the wall over the table is partially covered by dark cloth, and you also see 3 spiderlings.
It's mad, I don't get anything. So okay, this is exciting. So
Spiderling,
you've unpaused. I click on there.
Start an encounter.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You want us to all roll in?
Yeah, I think
No.
you have to roll.
I think we can probably hear it, and I think
I can't do anything.
Davin can probably see it.
Haven't seen them.
Well, I've just pointed through the window and said spiders in there.
Okay, I don't have the option to roll yet.
Ah, that's because I've not put these on the. There you go. You should be able to now.
Oh no, I was on the wrong tab. There we go.
How do you put the rest of them?
Oh, boom! Look at that, mad shit.
The rest of the spiders start.
No, not all of them. Just
Yeah, just right click the ones you want and hit the usual toggle combat state. I've done it.
oh, they're all done.
You can run this combat. I'm gonna sit here and pick my nose.
Well,
Yeah, boys.
I was like reading
Spiders, I got this.
I was like reading what was supposed to be in each room, and some of them. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Find number 1.
Unless you want me to run the combat while you read through the rooms and make sure they're all up to date, and you can do the.
Yeah, I'll make sure they're all up to date.
Okay. All right. All right. So we begin the encounter. So as you burst through, Giotto, and you kind of take in the scene around you, almost immediately a spider drops from the far wall, scuttles. What can the spiders do?
can scuttle and they can scurry. That's all they've got, really.
He's going to scurry forwards.
That's what you're
charge
hoping.
You
There we go.
and bite you with his
Fuck off.
overly large, exciting fangs.
Okay.
But he misses.
I've seen arachnophobia can jump like buggers.
Again. And he misses.
Wow. Cool.
Giotto,
So, hello.
you're up.
Oh, I'm going to yell out for the win. Yell out. I think I've got this. These guys are idiots. And strike the first one by double clicking on him, double clicking on him, double right clicking, and smacking it. Fuck. Yeah, that'll do it.
All
Right,
right.
it's only a hit. Boring.
That is a hit. Roll your damage.
Thunk.
For 6 points of tickle damage.
10 damage.
10 damage of tickle damage. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so it's badly injured, is that?
It is badly injured. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I'll hit it again.
Hit it again.
Six. It's nice of them to come to me this time. Save me moving.
Missing.
Fine. Then I'll hit it again.
Last hit.
Okay, fine. So maybe I've overcooked my egg at this point.
You've got a bit overconfident. Barristan, immediately from where you are, you hear a scream of spiders, followed by the heavy grunting of Giotto as he's clearly engaging something inside the building. You have to use the key to unlock the door and go in. We should have locked all the outside doors. Because you need a key for them, don't you? Too late now. But you open the door. Yeah, inside is a small entranceway, a welcome porch kind of place.
So you've been kind, and he's got the key.
Yeah, I mean, do I have the key? I don't know whether I have the key.
It's fine.
I was just thinking, shit, who's got the key? Let us in.
You could just jump through the window like cool people.
Oh, flashbacks to Firefly.
Well, if I
You
didn't
got
have the
it.
key, I was going to try and put my foot through the door. So
Just remember, interacting with an object is actually an action, so that's at least 2 actions you've used, right?
well, I guess it's I don't know. Is it all 3? So move technically as well.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, so it'd be all 3 as you get there. Yeah. And as you kind of throw that door open, you can see a very heavily webbed room, and what appears to be 3 spiders chomping down on Giotto, who's got his back up against the broken window.
Is it a free action to give a disapproving stare to Giotto
Yeah,
and shake my head?
yeah.
Yeah, this is our property you're damaging.
He's got to repair the window, yeah, as well.
Come out of his money.
Yeah.
Because of us got crafting.
Fight.
Yeah.
Fails. Bites again. Oh, this time he hit.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can I demand a recount?
You can demand a recount, but it's going to make no difference.
Okay.
If you demand a recount and you're wrong, the damage is doubled.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so what happens?
7 points of damage,
Okay.
but I need you
Oh no.
to make a fortitude save, please.
Okay, so if I just click on Fortitude and do that,
Yeah.
and roll a 15, that's okay? You okay with that?
Beautiful.
Good.
Cool.
Um,
Alright,
For a brief second, you kind of feel slightly woozy, realizing that the spiders are venomous, but you push that, you dig into your resolve.
Yep.
Remind yourself that your tiny friend is nearby and all that kind of good stuff, and shrug off the effect.
Oh, bollocks, I forgot to do my attacks in the right sequence as well. I didn't use Snagging Strike on the first attack, then I did crit hit.
You did
Yep.
not.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry.
So, just double checking how many times has the spider struck? Once,
Twice.
twice. He's going to strike thrice.
Once, twice, thrice.
Likelihood of him hitting, he needs a 20. Misses. Okay, so we go to Bart. Bart, you can hear the sounds of combat and the yell of spiders from somewhere inside the house.
Is it Jarto's voice shouting spiders?
It is Jarto's voice that shouts spiders.
I shall thrust my hand down and grab Nagruk's shaft.
Hey!
And I shall look into his eyes as I do so and say, "Go save your brother, fool."
LOL. What are the cats?
Consider my shaft grasped.
Can't I hear you, Maddie?
Sorry, I need to pop in first, don't I? Before I grasp this. There we go.
Okay,
So that's
you
now
can-
your shaft on your
I
weapon.
knew you fuckers could do this.
There you go. So you've got runic weapon. I love the fact that I can drag the effects off the card onto the player. It's awesome.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah.
All right. That's 2 actions. You've got a third action left.
Get your ass in the room. I'll open the door for him.
Slap him on the ass as he goes through.
Yeah.
Go get him, big boy.
I'll pull his hair first.
That door locked deliberately.
It's barricaded.
Barricaded. Thank you.
Through the barricade.
Blast the barricaded door open. So you've just buffed my brother to run into a door that's nailed shut. That's very him.
Sorry, Al, what was you say, Zed? Can't hear you.
Which way is it barricaded?
From the other side.
Okay. So, Bart, as you try and grab the handle and you shake it, the door doesn't seem to move at all.
In which case, I'll say to Nagruk, "It's blocked. Ramming speed."
Gavin.
Okay.
You watch. You can hear the sounds of a definite fight the other side of the wall, and you watch Barristan leg it in through the front door of the building.
25 feet to there.
Care to play through?
I will be shooting to your right, the right of your.
It's all right. I've pulled the door open and I'm just kind of making way as I've seen you dashing behind me and pull your bow up.
Okay, we will take a shot at the one on the right. The one to the north.
We'll hit. Roll your damage.
Is it unaware of me?
No.
It's in combat now. No.
If it was off guard, yes, but it's not. Yes.
It's not.
It's about.
It's nice to see you.
Nice.
All right. Arrow strikes true. Hits the rear arse of the spider
Okay, I will take a second shot at it.
with it in anticipation of your second shot.
Nope, miss.
Okay. All right. This one turns. Targets Barristan and sprays a web at him.
Because he's all shiny.
Barristan, you are hit.
Bastard.
Say it like Yorkshire. Bastard.
I appear to have weird teeth on me.
Not quite, but I'm going to use that anyway. So, you are wrapped by the web. Essentially, you cannot move until you successfully escape.
As in, I can't move, or I can't attack.
Can't move.
Okay, so I could attack or cast spells.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, doesn't suggest that you cannot attack with ranged or spells. Okay, that's its first attack. Second, then it's going to move in, and it's going to chomp down with its final action.
Would I count as off guard if I'm immobilized?
Yes. Yeah, so actually, so that's a good point. So what we should do is put the immobilized condition on you, shouldn't we?
If that's what it is, I don't know whether it's a condition or not in this, or...
Yes, it's immobilized.
3 targets. Excellent.
Yeah. Okay, so then finally it's going to strike you.
Who?
You, Giotto.
Ah.
With its bite. So that is its second, technically it's its second attack.
It is, yes.
So it's going to chomp on you with a -5. It's going to get a shit roll. Happy freaking days.
Yay.
Caden. It's all going off inside.
I can't see any of it.
No.
Do not blow the building up.
Can I...
Fireball.
No. Window? Can I cast through the window?
Yep. I would say these are probably not glass windows. They're probably just wooden holes with shutters.
Okay.
Because it's been stood for a while, so it's most likely any glass that would be in there has been broken.
Okay. In which case, I shall... That's an extra perk. On those two.
I'm making a DC reflex save. So the top one fails. The bottom one makes it. So the bottom one takes half damage, right?
Yeah.
And the top one takes full damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, your arc of electricity scoots out of your fingers, striking those two spiders.
And that'll be the end of my go, because that's one for taking those 2 steps.
I'm going to try and get through the door. We need an athletics check, please.
An athletics check. I can probably do that. I can do the check, but I can.
Yeah, pat him on the shoulder. Go get it, big guy.
Are you going to let go of his shaft before you let him?
No.
Oh, you still got hold of it.
Got a full reach around going on here.
Yeah, it's quite long, so he'll be able to get quite a long way.
Hang on.
And it's
At
just a
least
base
4 inches. 4 inches away, right? That's quite long, yeah?
Yeah. Oof.
We should run into the
Bounce.
door.
Okay.
That is the face of a man
Your
who's
first
just run
action,
into the door.
you put your shoulder to the door, your shoulder bounces off the door.
It creaks.
Come on, go through the barricade.
Doesn't move. You can try again.
I think we're going to try again, aren't we?
So can you see that prompt there to roll?
Yeah, I just clicked it.
Yeah. Again, shoulder bounces off the door.
And then, because I am very intelligent about how I approach things, I'm going to
Try again. The secret rules, so we can't see.
The door just seems to kind of flex a little bit where your shoulder hits it, but doesn't actually seem to make any difference against the.
Don't you have a large glowing weapon?
Maybe I should have given you a +1 to your shoulder.
Just so you know, when I click on that, I can't see the dice rolls. They're secret.
I did that deliberate.
You do realise that there's an ogre with his back against the door the other side.
Fast asleep, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Spider. Second round. Spider trumps on Jarto. Dark.
Yeah.
You want to do this round of combat? Are you good?
Trying to add a character to the map.
It's not an ogre. Fucking Hodor's on the other side of the door. Isn't it?
Yeah, don't you make me cry. God. Hold the
Go on.
door!
Come on, bite me, you dickhead.
Spider chomp. Spider chomp. Misses.
Good start.
Spider chomp. Hit. Oh dear. Again, Spider manages to kind of catch you. 5 points of damage.
Yep.
And I need, once again, I need a fortitude saving throw, please.
There we go. It's fine.
Succeed. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And Spider chomp.
Say those immortal words. Piss off, Peter Parker.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
Cool.
Spider chomp, spider chomp, spider chomp, Jarto.
So we're gonna start off with top dude is gone, has done his action. So we're gonna go for middle dude first. No, we're not. We're gonna go for bottom dude first.
You're thinking
Who's
tactically. Nice.
unharmed. I'm gonna double right click on him, and then what do I do? Oh yeah, then I strike it
Are you
viciously.
using Snag and Strike?
Yes, I am using Stang and Strike
Roll
as
the
well, but
damage, roll a critical hit.
um,
Roll critical damage, sorry.
yeah, so that dude can get fucked.
Alright. You carve into it, reaching out as you do to try and grab what's left of it, and then kind of just mirror it behind you. Second action.
Now I get a cleave bonus on my second attack
Okay.
because this dude here
Yeah.
is within range.
Okay.
Is next to the one that I've just hit, so I get a plus
Is
2
that
second
from
bonus.
is that your sweep ability?
That's correct. So sweep, not cleave. Yes.
Yes. So, okay, so when you click to attack, there should be an option at the bottom to add a +1 circumstance bonus.
Is there any +1?
Yes.
Yeah.
+1 modifier, +1 circumstance. Click add. Roll +7. There we go. So I'm going to smack that.
And you're going to miss.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I am outraged.
You are outraged.
So I'm going to hit it again. Just on. No, I'm not. I'm going to activate dueling. What am I at?
Shield block.
30%. No, fuck it. I'm going to hit him again.
Nice.
Do I still get the +1 circumstance bonus?
No. I'll double check the condition. Give me a sec. I would say not.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I missed anyway. Alright, so
Yeah.
I've killed one. One's near the dead. The other two are near the dead. I'm sure the rest can tidy this up.
Barristan.
Hi, Barrington. How are you?
He is currently wed.
I'm currently immobilized, so that's all right. I will lash out with the fury of my deity then, and I shall cast electric arc on those two near death.
Electric arc. Electric arc. Electric arc.
I'm a storm druid. What do you expect?
Top one gets critical success.
Look in the background, guys.
Yeah, but you're not a storm
Okay.
god worshipper, are you? That's Gosford. That's the one I followed.
And bottom one. So critical success is no damage, right?
Correct, yes.
Correct.
And bottom one gets a success, so he's going to get
Half damage.
Half damage.
Oh, wonderful. 3 damage, but it's done the trick, so
You have to kill him.
that's what I want. And then I'm going to try and get out of this stupid...
Okay, so you need to make an escape roll.
How do I make an escape roll? I'm assuming it's acrobatics or athletics.
Click the David Blaine
against-
button.
I believe it is. Give me a sec.
So left hand corner of the keyboard.
You can attempt an acrobatics or athletics check. Yes. Or
then I shall. Oh,
use your unarmed attack modifier.
I think I'll use my athletics. I think that's
Okay.
probably.
Just give me that.
Which is probably the same actually, but either way. Ugh.
Oh, you managed to pull yourself out of the sticky stuff that's covering your body.
Presume that is an action.
That is an action.
Fine. I am all out of actions.
You are all out of actions. Davin, you're up.
Can I have a go, please?
Bartholomew, you're up.
Thank you.
No.
Where's
You muted.
where's my idiot brother in
I want
that
to cast on the door this spell.
Ranged hydraulic push.
This is going to bash the door 10 foot backwards, hopefully.
Make a ranged attack roll. Okay. 19, that's going to hit. Do 3d6 damage. I don't think that's enough to crit, so 3d6.
So obviously you got no over at the other end, or it would have been an intended object.
Do you know what? I'll give you that. The door bursts open. As it does so, a spider drops from the...
No. Well, hopefully Nigrook's got it.
Over
I'll whisper to Nigrook, door's open now, dude. Get in there.
And over in the far corner, you spot that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ah! Okay.
What's that coming over the
Also,
hill?
not the same room as you guys.
I kind of realised that. I'm trying to figure out where the hell you two are.
I thought you closed the fucking door.
No.
You can't, the door's no longer attached.
It's blown the bloody doors off.
You've blown the
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off, yes.
Alright, so that was Bartholomew. So doing that adds this spider to the combat. It will...
Your third action, are you moving?
Oh, Bart, yeah, you've got third action. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll just pop around.
Okay.
What?
I can't do anything else, sorry.
Move to there. Going to target
You're my meat
you,
shield, I paid for your armour.
and it's going to spray him with a web.
With jam.
Get a natural 20,
Oh, motherfucker.
which is a crit. You are immobilized.
They charge you extra when you do that, Zed.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah.
And then the spider scurries up into the corner here. Davin, now it's your go. I know
Okay.
you rolled, but carry on.
Okay. Well, I've missed once, so roll my second attack.
You've already missed.
Yeah, I wrote when Zed said Davin, I rolled straight away, but it wasn't my goal, but I missed.
Well, they don't count then, does it? Give yourself an arrow back and re-roll.
Okay.
Very generous.
Feeling generous tonight. This is going to be a fun fight.
Yeah, well, I've seen that picture, so.
A fun death sequence.
Hit, roll your damage.
I think it's dead.
Dead. Okay. The third spider dies. I think on that basis, at that point, actually no, we're gonna play through to the end of the round, and then we're gonna call it a night.
No.
Davin, you've still got.
Okay, so that's one attack. I will move to side of the door there and open it.
Okay.
Oh, cheers, buddy.
Glancing through, it appears to be a corridor beyond. Probably, in your mind, an inner part of the bit of the shack, and where Nagruk and Bart are appears to be the kitchen. All right, so Caden.
Okay. That's one move, I think. It doesn't track on this one, that does it? It's telling me how much move I've got left.
It's 25 to that.
Yeah, 25
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. $25. And to be on the safe side. Let's move that.
I don't think we should have opened the door, Mehdi.
Are you
Well-
done there?
You can find about it.
Yeah, I was looking for a raised shield. There we go.
Niggeruck, you are stuck in webs, but there is a spider right in front of you, so you can actually still attack the spider.
We don't fucking
Kill
know.
them with
I'm gonna
fire.
spider.
Right.
I'm gonna let go of your shaft so you can concentrate more.
Dark-
Glowing shaft. Shaft. Is it shaft or shaft? I don't remember.
That is a marooned shaft.
I tattooed his shaft.
Should have been a door there as well. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Only lasts a minute.
Just making it more difficult.
That's
How the fuck
that.
do you
Well,
attack?
you know,
I can't remember how to roll to attack.
get tablets for
Jesus.
that.
Double right click and then triple left click and then you press the button.
Double right click.
To target.
Double
Yeah.
right click to target, and then on your character sheet, on your actions, you have the very top is your attack actions. Your first one is your
Oh,
melee.
there it is. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You'll get
That should be a crit, hopefully.
That's a critical hit. Roll your critical damage.
It's going to be a lot.
Not
It better be a lot.
That is a lot. 30
That's
points.
loads. Yeah, that works.
As you slam your mate into the spider, you watch as you kind of hit it mid-body. The legs go out underneath it, and then all just kind of fly off in different directions, leaving you a pulpy spider raising on the floor.
I've done something fucking useful. I'll tell my
That's your
dog
first
that.
action. You have two actions left. You can make an acrobatics check or athletics check to try and break free if you wish.
Do it.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to get myself out of the spider can.
I want to break free.
Athletics or acrobatics, he said. Oh, it's going to be athletics, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so you're free. So you've got
Like a big roar and break free.
Definitely did one.
I've had a look at the escape action. If you critical your escape action, you may also step 5 feet.
Okay, step 5 feet then. Whichever way you want.
Gooey spider.
Back out the door.
Go and hit another one. Hit another one. Hit another one. Hit another one.
yeah, you're not looking at what we're looking at.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll take that 5. I don't know what he's going to do to me.
You'll be
Rain.
fine. I've got you.
I've got my ideas with what the picture looks like.
Yeah, 2 big pointy things, and
You can
that's
make it pregnant.
Okay, cool. All right, guys.
It's worse than that guy.
You know, raise your shield with your third action.
No, you didn't get his third action.
But he hit.
He
He
escaped
broke
and hits.
free. A hit
Yeah.
is one action.
Yeah.
Escape is a second action,
and then I move.
which gives him a third action, which is
You
Move.
moved 5 foot, didn't you?
no. He got a move as part of his race shoot. Oh, if he fucking run away.
He got a move. He got a 5 foot move, not a full
Yeah.
move. So his third action was to move into combat with another spider.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dickhead.
No, it's
Gents,
fine.
at that point, we call it a night. Now, I think.
Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. It's been so good to be back.
Top
He's-
of round 3, and
he's
we
got a-
will pick this up next Thursday.
He's got a free
Yeah.
+1 weapon.
See, I don't know how to get to you. I was making sure there are no more spiders down here. I've probably gone the wrong way.
Well,
You don't need to get to us. You're fine. You're okay. I've got him
There's a
covered.
door between us, I think.
Oh.
So if I had another move and another action, I might have tried to open that door. We've got more shit.
Is that the one you were adding, Dart?
No, the one I was adding is the one over to the right.
Oh, that one. Oh, you managed to find an icon for it. Nice.
No, I didn't. I copied it. I screenshotted it from the book.
Cool.
And then the other one I'm currently trying to create.
Nice.
But actually, I don't need to create because it's already a token. The other guy, that one there. That one's not a token.
Gotcha.
The picture. The other
I don't know the
token's a
fact that
token.
you said
It
I
doesn't
had
have a
to.
picture for it, which I'm
You
trying
had
to
to
find.
screenshot the token from the book. That's scary.
Oh yeah.
It's largely tasteful. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the book.
All right,
The
then.
book
I
of
hope that
Judas.
was a fun reintroduction to the game.
I didn't realise there was
Yeah.
so many more things.
Thank
on
you.
this thingy.
You can do loads of things with your thingy, don't. That's what
Sorry, I
makes thingy
can't
so
see you
exciting.
guys because I've got multiple windows open and it's all covering the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
As always, Dart, thank you for your assistance. I know a big portion of this was kind of more role-play story today, which makes it a little bit harder for you, but by all
Well,
means,
I was
step in
just
when I need
reading
that.
stuff.
Sorry?
I was just reading stuff. That's why I
Right.
realised there was more stuff on this page
Cool.
than I thought. What was that? Why did he stick his finger up at us?
Because
What was
But no,
that?
seriousness aside, that was brilliant, bud. Thank you.
You
What
are
was
welcome.
that?
Kid. Glad you enjoyed it.
awesome night, guys.
I
Thank you
grew
very
up
much.
into a fight after a. I mean, who'd thought that we'd be given a property that had an intense combat account attached to it?
I like the fact that we get paid by a property, you get paid by a key, we get paid by XP. It's like a
Yeah, yeah. It's almost like we get paid by doing our job. What happens when we get more XP? I forget.
You are
Oh,
we get-
more XP. You are definitely earning XP.
We get more,
XP's
we
way
get more
forward.
stronger.
Yeah, you get more stronger.
And your brother
No,
is
no,
now an XP combine harvester.
Did my brother
Let's
get
be
XP
survive.
for failing to open the door once I killed 3 spiders?
You killed 3 spiders, did you?
Well,
Right,
2.5.
you killed 1. You finished off 1.
Distraction.
Ah. Still, it's beautiful, isn't it, when it all comes together? You pull off a 23 and you're like, yeah, fucking eat that. And you roll a 1 and it's like, oh, great, my critical damage is 4. Why did I roll a caster again?
And that's why in D&D, so talking to, we've got a new guy that's joined our Friday group, really nice lad actually, and he crit. So he's playing a Warforged actually. It's really cool.
Mm.
And guess what? He's gone for a lightning cleric.
Good lad.
Yeah.
Good lad.
I said, you're playing almost my best friend's barbarian Rage, who was a lightning barbarian.
Who followed the lightning god?
Yeah. You probably follow the same god actually. So he critted, and I was like, take your damage, max them, and then roll again. And he's like, why do you do that? I said, because there's nothing worse than rolling a 1 on your crit and doubling the dice and it turns into 2.
Yeah.
It's just shit.
Yeah.
Right. So what did he roll?
Oh, so he just maxed his dice, which is he just so max that. So in D&D we do what we used to do. Oh, you didn't play that game, did you, Chick? So you're not aware of it. So you would, if you rolled a 1d10 for your weapon, you'd do 10 plus 1d10. With this one, we just double it because there isn't that capability to run that. But you're not. It doesn't seem to me that you have problems hitting high numbers with your.
Yeah. At the
Well,
moment,
We're okay.
plus 11 compared to most other people's plus 8 is pretty good.
Good news is, in a couple of days, it'll be plus 12.
Yeah.
Plus 13, actually, because of reasons. But I mean, that's what warrior classes are all about, right? Like, I don't really have any of the skills, apart from my charisma, personality, and repair skills.
I love that weapons in this have got the deadly thing as well.
Yeah.
That's a nice addition.
And wait until you start getting the what's the rune that adds that doubles the the increment. Striking, yeah.
That's basically what Medicasts the effective. Same thing.
Yeah. Wait till you all
and
start
it was
getting
like +2, +3 to hit, +2 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I've been reading, the biggest complaint about this is they've nerfed casters in the fact that their cantrips, where they used to get their primary stat bonus on the damage, they got rid of it and gave them another dice. So you're rolling potentially 2 instead of minimum of 5.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest complaint I've seen so far. But everyone else,
We're
everything else
overpowered
is
anyway.
The biggest compliment I found about this edition is that they nerfed casters that made other classes relevant.
Yep.
So that basically in early editions of Pathfinder, like you could do a caster class that could do everything, and it made a lot of like melee and like rogue class and stuff redundant. So in this edition, because they've toned down everybody else, you actually need the tank class, the melee class, and that kind of stuff.
Fantastic.
And you can then do a party, harmonious. You can have a party of a group of people rather than just a couple of casters walking around going, "Hey, kaboom!" Oh, also I have magic armor.
Yeah, open lock.
I think they've done something with the multi-class as well, so that you can't basically have one character that's all powerful by having a fighter and a caster in between.
You've got to have the Holy Trinity.
I think any system that strives to have not one character be everything. I think that's a pretty good.
I know.
Totally agree.
I agree. That's what I like about it. It's the fact that you can't have.
Are you just salty that my wizard done last Sunday night looked at a Temple of Shard door that's ancient, really hard to open, scratched a chin and went, that's open.
Right, I need to bail to take my son into town, so I will catch you all anon.
Thank you for that. Remember to bring him back.
On that pleasurable note, I will leave you.
See you later, guys.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Do you want to pause the game?
Good night.
I was just saying, just pause the game.
Right, I tell you what, I need to cast my shield spell.
Yeah, it's a good spell.
Which I always have on.
Yeah.
Oh, your mage armor or your shield?
Mage armor.
Shield.
I always have it on. It wasn't when I logged on tonight, so I thought leave it.
How do I get rid of the white background?
It's not
on. You have to do it in Photoshop, probably. Or find a source of the picture as with no background.
Yeah, I can't.
Mutton.
Oh wait, there's one. Oh no, there's the wrong.
Awesome. I love you drag the effect onto your character.
It's very handy.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Love it. Joe, that's so frustrating casting up chuffing +1 weapon damage on you, my lovely runic weapon guy, and going, you can't get through a chuffing door. Not a griffin door, a chuffing door.
But you should have hit the door, because I suspect if it was a wooden door with that weapon, it would have gone through like nobody's business.
Oh, yeah.
And hitting the door wouldn't have been hard, so...
Yeah.
The Frostbite spell. Your cantrip.
Who? Sorry.
Medi.
Which is, let me check Medi's spells.
Have you got it memorised, basically?
Frost what?
Frostbite.
No, I don't think Medi does.
Okay.
I have it naturally, but he doesn't.
I've just realised, by the way, next level, our cantrips go up a dice.
Awesome.
Which is nice. 3d4. Or 3d6, I think. My divine
cantrips in Pathfinder are chuffing lethal.
Oh, they are quite good in with that as well, actually.
Yeah, but I feel the cantrips in this are a lot better. In 5th Air, my cantrips were a bit pants. Oh, it's just
what did you have?
Eldritch Blast.
Warlock's bread and butter, isn't it? And what Eldritch Blast is really good, though.
It's probably the best damaging cantrip.
Oh, it is, yeah. But it's just, Rinse repeat, isn't it? It's like 7 or 7.
No, it's not. It's a destructive wrath twin casted shocking grasp.
True.
I'll have you know, while your opponent's wet, you do like 120 damage to both of them.
It's very true.
Why I was asking about frostbite is if you crit with it, it gives a weakness to bludgeoning, which is why I've got it for Guy's character.
I can understand that. I can understand because they're frozen, so frozen people are hard to easy to smash.
Yeah. So that's the reason I've got that. I was hoping it would slow them down, but it didn't. It does that. It's like, that'll do. But most of the spells, my cantrips, I've got something that helps as well. So gives them clumsy or something like that type thing.
I picked Electric Arc because it was on theme for my god and it had some AoE and I wanted a bit of AoE in it as a cantrip.
I've changed Fire Breath as well. I haven't got that anymore. I've got Grease instead.
Grease is awesome from Baldur's Gate.
Can you grease them up and then Fire Breath them?
If I memorize Fire Breath, yes, but I can set him up and then Medi can cook them.
Can you grease them up and do reverse birth?
I didn't like that mental image that just came into my head. Thank you.
You've been reading some Neil Gaiman?
I must have been.
But then again, I've got grease and hydraulic push, so yeah, probably.
You probably could, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's just horrible. But I don't know what to take with my spells actually at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a think about it. I've got Runic Weapon, I've got a copy of that.
Think. Yeah. But we're gonna try to cast. You better think.
I think my problem is it takes 2 actions to cast a spell.
It does.
Yeah.
It's quite expensive to cast a spell that doesn't actually do. Don't get me wrong, Bless is good. It has a good effect.
Bless
+1 to
awesome.
hit. It's not as good as it is in 5th Ed, which
it's
I think is a bit of a shame.
Weapon +2.
Yeah, well,
what I've taken
D4
is
isn't it in 5th, so.
I've taken Bane instead of Bless.
Yeah, I was thinking about Bane instead of Bless.
Is that so you can talk like this? Like, hello Batman. I know who you are. Sorry.
Well, Bane affects more mobs is what I was thinking, so
yes, Castro, I do. I will affect you.
It does, but you have to be close to them for you, don't you?
Yeah, they just right up to the mic.
To start with, 10-foot emanation, then once per round on subsequent turns, you can sustain the spell to increase the emanation radius by 10 foot and force enemies in the air that would. So basically, it gets wider and wider.
It does, but this is my concern. I don't think I've seen a fight last more than 3 rounds.
True.
Yeah, true.
So you spend your first round casting it and don't do a lot else. Your second round you do an emanation bonus, maybe you affect an extra creature, and then the fight's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
you like that with all the spells. It's like, we've got big damaging spells. We hit them. It's like, okay, set them on fire. Okay, they were already going to die any second anyway. So
I don't know. I like the idea of them, but so far in practice it doesn't seem.
No, it does. But then you get a problem of if they survive that, you got to pick up the piece. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't. It's my problem with a lot of these games. The kind of control and lasting effects are not effective enough compared to just killing them.
Yeah, they don't last long enough. A lot of the effects either.
Bless being a minute as well. If it was 10 minutes, then you could kind of cast it up and get a bit more benefit out of it.
How long does Bane last for, though?
Yeah, well,
1 minute.
No, and it does what?
What, Bane?
So effectively the opposite for Bless, but affects your enemies. -1 to their attack rolls and skills. No.
Bane, enemies in the area must succeed on a will save or take a -1 status penalty to attack rolls as long as they're in the area.
That's just not even skills.
Yeah, it's just attack rolls.
Really?
But it affects anyone in the radius rather than.
It does figure save.
It's a -1 AC.
Yeah, bless is.
Because bless is no save because it's beneficial. And it adds 1 to your hit.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I wasn't memorising it because we've got a fighter on a road and the rest of us stand at the back.
Well, bless I will end up probably using longer term, but it's like the way we start fights doesn't means I will never use bless.
No.
Because we're into the fight immediately, and it's a waste of a turn.
I agree.
Still a waste of a turn,
Yeah.
which is a shame. But hey ho. That's
Okay.
why if we no. Well, I mean you can upcast it if you need the slots,
Yeah, I was just wondering.
but
whether
you still got to pre-prep.
Yeah, it does.
So technically, it's not really upcasting.